Yours free forever. Aldi. I put two and two together with that one. Hurricane lamps are pretty. As DMCA kicks the door down. The hell is she doing?
Erica. You shouldn't play with it. It's dangerous. Okay, are you ready? Mummy and I met many, many years ago in a place called Delphi House. She was a nurse, I was a doctor. At night, we'd tell each other stories. She'd tell me about the future. Wonderful things. Things only she could see. I'd tell her about the past. About a great priestess, marked with a butterfly, who could stare into the fire and see the future. I used to tell her she was magic, just like the priestess.
No.
I think you're magic too. But you're gonna have to prove it.
What?
Pick a photograph. Pick your favorite. Now, close your eyes. Focus your mind. And conjure the power of the ancient priestess.
Where the hell is this going?
Now find your mum again. See if you can guess where your favorite is. See? Magic. She'll always be with you. Remember that. Even though she isn't here, she's still a part of you. If you could stare into the fire and see the future, what do you think you'd see?
Papa getting God, apparently. Archaic. Oh. Poor Papa. My thing is, if you bought a gun, why'd you even bother bringing the knife? Poor thing. Face it, justify, face it, let go, reassure.
It was all your fault.
Like a dude was chucking.
Are you okay? Okay, I have to go across with that, gotcha. Cultic in nature. Lawyer murdered. Well, some blood on the box, if that's any indication. Probably gonna be some ligament. Yep.
Miss Mason? I'm Sergeant Blake, the lead investigator on this case.
Okay.
Can I see that? I promise I'll give it back.
Alright, just hand over the book. Whatever. Okay, come on, let me... Oh, I gotta do it this way, gotcha. I was like, okay, is this a slider or is this in the book?
You draw this a lot. It's Greek, isn't it?
Cooperate.
I was on the medallion too.
The hand belonged to a Kal Jahar. You worked at Delphi House? I believe you visited there with your father.
Links to case,
This
links
is about my father.
Your father's case was never solved. I'm pretty sure there's a connection. Did you know he co-founded Delphi House with this man, Lucian Flowers? We think Mr. Flowers might be a target too.
I have a feeling he's the killer.
We're keeping watch over at Delphi House. Protection.
Because usually killers return to the scene of the crime and they want
Right
to
now,
like see the
it's the
damages
safest place
done.
for you too.
Admire their work, so to speak, because of the egotistical nature to it. All right. Not usually, no, but most, okay, let me see how it starts here. Continue. Let's see what it does with the story stuff. Yep, so it does save. So the scenes are the checkpoint. So we can save it there. But that is a taste of the game. We're hitting 7:02 here, so we are going to wrap it up. Yeah, because like most murder mysteries and all that, or most movies like that, like they kind of give you like a hallmark of how serial killers work most of the time. Because most serial killers, they work off of the psyche of there's an ego behind it. Usually they like to see the damage that's done, their quote unquote work being unfolded, and you know what I mean? So it's sort of like that kind of thing. At the same time, they like to show people they did it, but in sometimes in cryptic ways. And it's sort of, yeah. Like it's like, to me, it's like I've watched a lot of stuff like Silence of the Lambs, movies of that nature, where you had even Dexter the show, where they keep mementos usually of their kills most of the time, and it's like the behavior is very symmetrical. I think it's you know what I mean. So it's like usually a rhyme or a reason why they do it. Sometimes they just do it for pleasure. Or there's like a means of where they're being raised to become this sort of behavior. And sometimes they're just born into it, like they're just born bred this type of way, and it's sort of like it's blossoming over time. Again, it's sort of like people are either like two or three ways. People are either primed into it, or they're bred into this type of lifestyle they lead. People are usually by traumatic experience brought into this type of way, or people are just simply born it. Like it just goes like a piece of popcorn. It just pops. But anywho, that is a little chunk of Erica. We're giving a little taste of it. Little taste.